Top Shop Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Tutel hardshell folding tonneau cover that we're going to be putting on my truck right over here. I'm going to show you the installation, how long that takes. I'll talk about what I like and what I don't like, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. The package is actually quite heavy, but as you can see, I wrestled around with it and got it open okay. The cover itself came and was well protected during shipment. Didn't have any issues at all. It took a bit to get everything unwrapped and laid out, but as you can see, pretty easy, smooth sailing. All right, we've got all of our parts laid out here. You can see that the majority of it is actually already pre-assembled. So the nice thing is that we're gonna take this, put the whole thing right on top, and then the big chunk of the work is done. Then we just gotta screw it down. Here you've got this is your tailgate insulation to keep the water out there. You've got your main lockdowns for the second two so that you can easily quick disconnect those. These are the parts that go up front to lock those down. We've got they throw in a nice little LED light powered by AAA batteries. And then they actually give you two sets of instructions, which is nice. Overall, the instructions don't look too bad. Put it on there, fold it up, adjust it, lock it down, lock down the second layer, and then finally lock down the bottom, and then you're completed. All right, we're under the truck. We got the first section already installed. It only took a couple minutes. Really, really easy. See, here are the brackets. You need these flip down, the bolts flip down from the top. You put the little clamp that goes underneath the metal side. This thing just tightens up, and then the lock wing nut is just to lock it in place. So really, really easy install so far. All right, we got the second panel hooked on. This one was a little tricky at first to figure out how to actually feed these through, but once you figure it out, they're really slick. So you see, I've got it locked. You can just pull out this pin to unlock, flip this up, and then you're easy. You got your quick release. So basically, you can see the bolt goes down through the top part, and then it actually screws into this metal piece on the inside. Then what you do is you just put it over the edge. Make sure you got it set so you can get it underneath the edge here, and then just lock it down. And then it's locked. Really nice. Almost done. All right, that last one went real easy. And once you get the hang of it, it's super sturdy. Definitely holds it down. You can tighten it up more if you want. But really happy with the installation so far. It was really easy to go on. It's probably taking me 15 minutes because I'm taking my time. So quick, easy. Let's see the outside. Looks pretty good to me. Looks like a nice tight seal. All right, let's roll it up. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook these. Super easy. Those look like they hook right down in there. Yep, there we go. Let's do the same thing here. Pull the pin, loosen them up. Gotta pull the pin, loosen them up. There we go. These clip in there. And then these, all right, and then these rubber pieces actually come out that's in there. I was like, what the heck? And then this goes, it just clamps in there to lock it in if you're ever cruising down the street. I'll probably need to keep this in there, but I'm going to because I'm probably never going to use it. So I'll keep that in there for now. Let's close up the tailgate. See how it seals. Pretty tight seal. Honestly, lines up perfectly on the first try. I like that. Oh, this thing is great. This is my first time with the trifold, and one thing I don't love is that it's a little difficult for me to open it and unlock it from the ground. I typically have to climb up inside to open it. But because I don't do it very often, it's not that big of a deal for me. Top Shop reviews, honest reviews, top picks every time.